What is going on, everyone, and welcome to this video. My name is Hayden Davidson. Helium-10 black box. Let's do some research. I'm constantly on the lookout for private label products because, as you all know, I'm looking to launch my first private label product within the next sort of year-ish, and I think it takes a lot of research. You know, I do a version of it at the moment, but not sort of full on, so I am looking to do that in the near future. Might launch it in the UK, might launch it in the US, but we're going to start doing some research here in the UK now anyway. And also, Black Box has got a new layout, so I thought it'd be a good idea for us to go through that as well on Helium-10. So, yeah, without further ado, let's dive into it. Black Box Helium-10 research for my first private label product. I've done another one on this a few videos back. So this is like the second one, if you like. Anyway, so I want to sell a product in. So it used to be load. I suppose it was a little bit confusing. I think it's pretty advanced over here. It used to be before. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it used to be like that. People obviously found that confusing. So let's do the new layout. Let's work our way through the text. So we're looking in the UK market. It's probably easier for new sellers, to be honest. Marketplace for and then you pick your category. So let's just select all for now because that'd be quite funny. That needs improvement range a little, some. Okay, so it's telling you that it's giving you the opportunity to pick what sort of improvement that you want to do on them. Probably means listings with lower ratings or not many images. And then you can pick how much you want to improve them listings. So let's do some improvement where competition is, my head's in the way here. And competition is, okay, low. Let's try low. So that means in terms of ratings. So obviously the more ratings you've got, the more competition you've got, and it's going to cost more in PPC. I want to sell my product for 0 to 30. Let's try that. Well, actually, no, let's do 30 to 100, actually. This is, oh, it's still in dollars there. Oh, it's because it's gone back to .com. So let's do .co.uk. Move my head again. There we go. Oh, we've got to do it all again. Marketplace, select all, click on that, improvement range, some, where, competition, low. Want to sell my products, price range 30 to 100 with a monthly revenue of, let's say, 1,000 to 10,000, and click search. And then it should come up with the results nice and easy there, as you can see. There we go. Once we wait for that to load, let's do this. Let's move my head up there. Feels funny. I'm getting lightheaded, getting moved around my head all the time. Media open wardrobe. Okay, cool. So what we're going to do is start looking through here. So we've got the product on the left. We've got the category BSR. We've got the price, monthly sales, revenue, review counts. So what I'm going to start looking at here is I'm not looking for necessarily a particular product, which a lot of people do, you know, when they do these videos. I'm actually looking for just an idea of a brand or an idea of sort of maybe the type of product I can sell or the category. So I'm just getting ideas here. Now, look at this, cotton men's briefs there. I mean, by the way, we've done all categories here, so it's going to be a little bit confusing. We've got the aluminium garden parasol. That's just going to be oversized, which, by the way, you can still sell that sort of stuff, but it just means a lot more logistics and stuff like that. But obviously a lot less competition. I mean, especially in summer, I mean, they're going to be getting a lot of sales. As you can see, 97 sales in the last month. And I bet they have hardly any competition because most people don't want to sell products as big as that. We've got the cast iron with lid, which is 10 litre. That's going to be heavy. Once again, low competition. Depends what sort of route you want to go down. I did think a little while ago, maybe I should start doing sort of oversized stuff because it just limits your competition a lot. Also, oversized, easy to break stuff. Cast iron stuff, you know, stuff that you put near fires and stuff like that, or like outside furniture that's big but not massive. I did think to myself, could I offer something like that? Because if I did, then I would have a lot less competition forever. I mean, not just like in a short period of time until people notice, you know, but you've got onto an opportunity, but forever. Because a lot of people aren't willing to do that. A, because it's breakable, but if you've got really good packaging on it, then you'll be better off. B, it's oversized, so people don't want to do it, and it's heavy. So, yeah, I mean, opportunity usually lies in places where people aren't willing to put in the work. That's what I find. there's so much opportunity. You know, I always have so many ideas. You've got the chairs there. Look, I mean, they're not massive, but they're big, and once again, low competition. Bluetooth flip-up motorbike helmet. I mean, really, we have got loads of categories here. Usually, by the way, you probably want to filter this down by categories and more, you know, even go on to advanced filters up there. But I'm just having a little look at the moment. I'm just gauging ideas. It's really important to gauge ideas. You know, you don't have to. It's going to take hours and hours, sometimes days, to find products that you want to sell. So we've got trainers here. We've got heavy duty carpet protector floor mat. I mean, I'm going to put another filter on this. The only reason is because we're getting a lot of clothing items and stuff like that. But I wanted to just give you guys an example of, you know, what you can do. If I do edit filters here, there we go. Yeah, it's the categories that's messing us up here. We've just got too many categories, obviously. So we've deselected all. So now let's go down. My head's really getting in the way, isn't it? Let's put that up there. Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll put that up there. Lovely stuff. Let's put that up there. It's making you dizzy as well. My head going all over the place. Deselect all. Cool. So what should we do here? Let's do grocery. Let's do health and personal care. Let's do home and kitchen. Let's do sports and outdoors, pet supplies, toys and games, stationery. There we go. Because I literally have no idea what sort of products I'm going to want to sell. So let's do this. Click apply filters. Wait for that to load up. Cheeky little sparkling water. Cool. Let's dive into this. Oh, it still seems to be showing the same filters. Does it? No, it doesn't. No, I think it's done them. Cool. Let's dive into this. No, it is still showing the same filters. What's going on here then? Don't know what's happening. Let's edit filters. Well, this is a raw video, guys. I don't usually set these up. I just go in for it. So obviously this happens sometimes, but it's quite nice to see it sort of live in action. I don't know why it hasn't set these filters. What's going on here? It says sports and outdoors and everything like that. So I don't know why it's doing this. Anyway, let's go off that. Let's go down here and click on second page. Maybe these were in sports and outdoors. I thought they were in clothing, so we will see. Yeah, there we go. We seem to have sports and outdoors and stuff here. So let's carry on. As I say, raw video, guys, which is probably the best because there's a lot of edited videos and stuff. People just trying to sell you courses and stuff to make it look easy. Obviously, it's not easy. This is just research that you have to do. This is the sort of process that you're going to be going through, just like I am. Cool. So we've got as I say, this oversized stuff. I know it's a pain, but I mean, this bench here, for example, I know it's going to be heavy, but you could get that into a box that's like normal-ish size. You could still sell that as FBA and you'd have a little competition. Trust me, you'd have a little competition on that. Swizzles Pops double squeeze. Oh, look. Oh, I'm not selling them. How do people sell ice cream and lollipops and stuff? Oh, look. Dog backpack carrier. Look at this. This is really interesting. This is something that I reckon I could get manufactured quite easily. I've never done that path before in Alibaba and stuff, but I'd like to give it a go, definitely. That's selling for $34.99. It's not seasonal generally, which means that you can sell it all year round, which is great. 3.8 reviews, which means it needs improving. So I'd have a little look at the reviews, see where we can make our improvements. Let's get my head out of the way. My head is way too big in this thing, isn't it? Let's see if I can make it smaller. There we go. That's better. Get over there. Get over there, you. Right, dog backpack carrier, $34.99. We got monthly sales of 249, which is a lot. That's up 138%. I'd like to see why that's up. I really would like to see why that's up on the last month, because that's weird. Have a look at the last 30 days, and we can see that it is up a lot. So what I would want to do is investigate just to make sure it is an all-time, there's not a seasonal peak, because it does seem to have a bit of a seasonal peak here, which obviously people are taking their dogs out and they're getting hot, so they probably want them in their backpack, which is not something I'd ever do. But look at the revenue on this, 8,712 there, guys. It's $34.99. Yeah. I mean, that's something that I would definitely look at. So what I would do now, I'm not going to do it now because it's in another video, right? But what I would do now is start typing in dog backpack carrier bags, dog rucksacks, dog backpack, and things like that into Amazon. And I'll start to check X-ray, and I'd start to see, is this something we can compete in? Because these guys are competing. They've got not many reviews, 141, right? They've got 3.8 stars. There's room for improvement there because it's only 3.8 stars. Anything that's got 3.8 stars and it's got 141 ratings and 3.8 stars means that a lot of customers aren't as happy as they could be. Okay, a lot of customers. But yeah, it's quite a high price point as well, so there'll be a lot of profit in that. They're probably making 10 quid on that, I'd say, at least 12 quid, depending on shipping. There's only one seller. So look, that's definitely something that I would make a note of. And I'm actually, obviously I'll think about that now, possibly importing something like that from China. Looking down a little bit here, we've got Green Man inflatable car air mattress. So once again, something that you could put into a reasonable size box. Not that many sales, but obviously we haven't looked into it yet. It's quite expensive, so I reckon if you could do a cheaper one, or a better quality one, then you might be in for the win. All for Paws, that's quite a good name, isn't it? Portable foldable dog ramps. There we go. That's not going to be massively heavy. It's not going to be that big. See, I quite like this oversized stuff, and I really am thinking about doing some type of private label niche into this oversized stuff, because there's a lot of people not doing it. I think you just protect yourself big time for the future if you do that. And yeah, I've got a lot of ideas there. Remote control aeroplane. I'm not going to get into electronics personally. Wool 5-star shaver. Is that you say? Wool? I think it is. And then you've got, what's this? Babington rackets, $35.99. Probably a lot of margin in that as well. It's only a 3-star, you see, so which means that it's got a lot of room for improvement there. And then scrolling down here, obviously we've got the, what's this? Flip belt. There's a belt there. Okay. 39. It's high price point and high sales, and it's only a 3-star, so there's room for improvement there. Generally, I think that, look, if they're still getting a lot of sales, right? This is the sort of rule that I go by if I'm looking at, sort of black box and stuff. If they're getting a lot of sales and they've got a fair amount of ratings, right, or a low amount of ratings, and they're getting a lot of sales, right? If there's low ratings, but it's only got 7-star ratings, and they're getting a lot of sales, it means probably, not exactly, but probably, if I went and did research on this, which I'll do in another video, if I went and did research on this, to look at these flip belt, oceans or whatever that is. Okay, if I found out what that is and started typing in the keywords, I can almost guarantee you, but I can't. I would place a bet on the fact that there's really low competition, because the rating there is really low, and it's still selling a lot, and it's a very new listing. Okay. And then you've got things like pop-up tents. We've got obviously they're very seasonal, but you've got luxury leather desk pad there. And this just shows you loads of opportunities on Helium 10 where we can 3.8-star rating. So we can see the low ratings, we can see the reasonably high sales depending on how much competition you want, how many sales do you actually need, we don't have to sell thousands a month. And also, what sort of product do you want to sell? Do you want it to be a long-standing product that you can sell for years? If so, you probably want to venture into something that's sort of a less competition, but also has got a few barriers to entry. That's my thinking anyway. It doesn't have to be like that, but that's the way I think, to give us the best possible chance. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Obviously, I will see you in the next one. I might do another Helium 10 soon. Let me know if you enjoyed this one, because I might do another one soon where we can actually grab some of these ideas. Let me know in the comments. I won't do it until you say. Let me know if it's something you're interested in, because obviously it takes my time doing this. And then what I could do is grab some of these ideas and start doing further research on the velocity of the competition and stuff like that. So anyway, let me know, and I'll see you all very, very soon.